we have the current stock market update for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts in the comment section below so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So here we have the 1 hour price chart, and as we can see, the share price for AMC is currently trading under pressure once again. We have posted some new near-term lows coming in at $4.61. So we will need to update this new price low here, coming in at $4.61. And as we can see here, the bounces have also started to decrease in size in terms of the upward trend momentum that is being seen for this stock. So overall, the outlook here is fairly undeniable. I mean, there's really not much here to suggest that share prices are moving higher at the moment. And for these reasons, we do need to outline some very specific price zones so that traders can hopefully identify some profitable trading strategies for this stock going forward. So as we can see here, the main level that I've been watching as far as support levels go did come in at this $4.71 level. The reason that I was pointing to this is because this is the new low that posted after the $4.79 price low that was generated during the August 7 trading session. Of course, we did see a bit of a higher price movement here on a retest of that level. 479 led us to price rallies that ultimately reached, this would be $5.25 during the August 26 trading session. So as we can see here, as these breaks through support zones have continued to occur, we have started to see smaller and smaller trend movements to the top side. And this trend just really continues. So we can see here that this latest move higher is much smaller in comparison, even to the near-term price rallies that we're seeing previously. So overall, this is not good news, and there really isn't much we can do to spin this in the positive direction. So the only question here going forward is, where is the bottom exactly? We have to figure out, if we're trading this stock, we're trying to look for profits here. We have to identify the main support levels to watch here going forward so that we can figure out whether or not a bottom is truly in place, or are we ready to start to break to new lows. So specifically, the next level that I would be watching does come in at this 441 spike low that was seen during the August 5 trading session. This is fairly significant here because, as you can see, the bounce from that area was quite forceful. So if history were to repeat itself, presumably a retest of this 440 area should result in a trending movement that would be fairly significant. It would look something like this. Because this would be the price movement that we saw last time. So from the historical perspective, this would be the expectation. However, if we don't see this start to occur, we have to start to understand that the paradigm might be shifting here and that share prices might be ready to start heading lower. Overall, the share price momentum has been quite significant in the downward direction ever since share prices posted their prior highs in May. So for the most part, the direction here in the momentum indicator itself, this is the RSI that we're watching, the purple line at the bottom of the price chart here. Overall, these movements are clearly focused in the downside direction. And then when we have started to see indicator readings that were showing positive growth here, they were much more short-lived in nature. In other words, they didn't last very long. So we started to see share price breaks here relatively quickly. They're certainly not lasting as long as these prior movements that were showing in the downside direction. So overall, what this tells us is that the dominant trend wave here continues to be negative. There has been some recent news with GameStop. We have seen some price movements that moved in the upward direction, but those movements also were very short-lived. They did not last very long, and I think there was a lot of enthusiasm and excitement that was being centered around that period of time. This is just a couple of days ago. You're seeing YouTube videos that have titles like, MOASS is coming and things like that, and none of this is showing on the price chart. So I'm having a hard time understanding how people can say things like that with a straight face when there's no evidence whatsoever that this is appearing on the price chart itself. I mean, if we really do have this information that this major short squeeze is coming, why are more people not excited about this? I mean, why are we not seeing more, more positive activity, or at least some indicator here in the trading volume reading, which does suggest that share prices are being bought rather than sold. I mean, if we look at these trading volumes here, it's mostly negative. There are some small instances of positivity here, but they're much smaller in nature and they're much fewer in nature. So there's a smaller number of them, and when you see them, they're smaller. They're smaller in size. So these rallies continue to decrease in size, and I'm just not understanding exactly how this equates to the MOASS is coming. I'm just not understanding how people can say that with anybody taking what they're saying seriously. I mean, none of this is showing in the price chart. So, or in the trading volumes or in the indicator reading. I mean, there's no signal here that suggested which suggests that share prices are ready to move in the positive direction. In addition to this, you have share prices that are now trading below the entire exponential moving average cluster. And if we look more deeply into this price chart, we can see that the exponential moving average cluster has been very, very good at picking tops for this stock. I mean, here we can see this declining yellow line here. On several occasions here, we're seeing share prices run right into this area and start to reverse. I mean, it's really not a mystery. This is the hourly price chart. This is the yellow line is the 20 period EMA. So essentially, this is the 20-hour exponential moving average, so a little bit less than a full day. And here, what we're seeing here over and over again is share prices just run right into this level and decline, even as the line itself is moving lower. I mean, that really has to tell us something, doesn't it? I mean, is that completely meaningless? I mean, I don't understand why this is just being completely ignored. There's nothing in the moving averages that shows that share prices are ready to break higher. So the only thing that you can really point to at this point, as far as a positive outlook, would be the potential for the stock to start to post a sharp rally on an approach of this $4.41 level. This is what happened last time. So if history does repeat itself, you could be in for a sharp rally here. However, if this does not occur, what this does tell us then is that the paradigm is shifting. Things are changing, and what worked as support previously is no longer acting as a viable trading model. We're not able to rely on price zones like $4.41 for further upside. So here's the current market outlook for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.